A long, long time ago, there lived a hard-working woodcutter named Alibaba. He lived a contented life with his wife in a small town.
Today I have made you all the dishes that you like, my love.
Ha! Thank you, dear. You are such a wonderful wife. That's why people say Alibaba is lucky.
But you have to promise me that you will return home early tonight.
I am in the mood to work today, and I'm going to cut many trees. But you do not worry. I will not be very late reaching home.
Alibaba had a brother named Cassim who was very rich. But unlike Alibaba, he was a very lazy man.
Cassim, my dear brother, you aren't awake yet?
Huh? What did you say?
Good morning, Cassim. I'm going to the forest now. I may return only by night. Can you please help my family if they need anything while I'm gone?
Oh, sure. I will do that. Goodbye, brother.
Your brother Alibaba doesn't have any other job other than waking up this early.
That's true. Come, let's go back to sleep.
Alibaba went into the forest and started his work. Like he had said to his wife, he was working very hard.
If I work this fast, I will be the richest woodcutter in town soon. Ha ha!
It was then that he saw the cave. The cave was very big, and its opening was covered with a huge rock.
Huh? That cave looks very interesting. What's that sound? Someone's coming. I think I better hide in these bushes.
Little did Alibaba know that these men were actually thieves. There were 40 of them. Then a man who looked like the leader of the gang stood in front of the cave and shouted, "Open sesame!" It was a miracle. The huge rock that covered the entrance started to slowly move aside. Alibaba waits outside the cave for some time, and after a while he sees the men come out of the cave. Once again he hears the same voice saying, "Close sesame!" The thieves then climb onto their horses and ride away.
Open sesame, close sesame. Open sesame, close sesame. That must be the password to open and shut the cave. But what were they doing inside the cave? They looked like a gang of thieves. Maybe they were hiding something.
When the men leave, Alibaba runs to the cave's entrance and shouts,
Open sesame.
Alibaba was trembling as he walked inside the cave. As he reached inside, he was shocked.
Oh God, is this a dream? These are pure gold. So this is where those 40 thieves have been hiding all their stolen gold.
Alibaba takes some gold with him and rushes outside. He then runs home to tell his wife about the events of the day.
Where did you get so much gold?
We need to weigh this gold. We'll be rich soon. Keep the door closed. I will get the weighing scale from Cassim.
And you keep this a secret. Do not tell anyone about this.
Sure.
Alibaba goes to his brother's house and collects the weighing scale from him. He does not tell his brother what is going on.
I'm sure there is something going on at his house, something he's not telling to us.
Even I think so.
But I will find it soon. I have pasted some sticky wax on the way. Whatever he's weighing tonight, some of it will get stuck on the way.
What a brilliant brain you have.
When Alibaba returns the weighing scale, some of the gold gets stuck on it. Cassim now knows what Alibaba wanted to weigh.
You are buying a lot of goods today. Looks like you got lots of money from somewhere. I know you got gold from somewhere. Else I am going to tell everyone in this market about it.
Hey, keep quiet. I will tell you. But before that, you have to promise me that no one else will know about it, other than you and me.
I give you my word. No one will ever know about it.
You shouldn't have told your brother about the gold. Didn't I tell you not to share it with anyone?
It's not my fault. They somehow came to know about it. All I told them was how to open the door. Hey, Morgiana, what do you think about this?
You shouldn't have told him about the gold. I think that was a mistake. Soon, Cassim was at the cave and he took with him his donkey as well. He planned to collect all the gold he could carry on his donkey. Open sesame!
I am the richest. I will live like a sultan, live in my own palace. Huh. Come on, let's go. Open, open. What was the password? Open. Oh God. Oh God. What's that word? I am trapped. Those men will kill me if they find me here.
What he feared soon happened. When the thieves returned that day, they found Cassim inside. They knew now that someone had figured out their password. They didn't waste any time in killing Cassim. Alibaba found his brother's body and carried him home.
What happened? Is he alive?
No. They've killed him.
The next day, Alibaba was walking down the street when a man who looked like one of the thieves stopped in front of him.
Are you Alibaba? Yes, I'm Alibaba. Why do you ask?
But the man didn't answer. He simply rode away. Alibaba was terrified now. Alibaba knew that the thieves had figured out where his house was. He stayed indoors, fearing the thieves. Master, those thieves are planning to attack you tonight. They have put a mark on our wall to identify our home.
Oh God, we're in deep trouble.
Do not worry, Master. I have a plan. I need to get some red paint from the attic.
Sir, I've painted a red mark on the wall of Alibaba's house. We will find him tonight and kill him right there. Huh? What did you do?
The thieves had marked our wall with red paint. They did this to identify our house when they come back tonight.
And what did you do?
I painted the walls of all the houses on our street with the same mark. This way, when they come during the night, they won't be able to identify our house.
Morgiana, you are brilliant!
And that night, like Morgiana had said, the thieves came back to attack Alibaba. But they were confused now. All the buildings had the same mark. How were they going to identify the house of Alibaba?
We are really sorry, Master. We were unable to locate his house. All the houses were marked with the same sign. We had no way of knowing which was Alibaba's house.
You and your plans. Now I will make the plan, and you will just do as I say.
The next day, the leader of the thieves goes to Alibaba's shop, disguised as a trader.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Please have a seat.
My name is Hassan. I have 39 big cans of high-quality oil ready to sell.
And I are happy to do business with you. It's late now. Why don't you stay at my house tonight and talk about business tomorrow?
Master, when your friend Hassan was sleeping, I went and checked the oil cans. There are 39 men hiding in those cans. They are all here to take revenge. That Hassan must be their leader.
Oh God, what will we do now?
I have a plan. Alibaba and Morgiana carry the cans to the river and push all of them into the river.
Thank you, Morgiana. Now all the thieves are dead.
And you know what happened to their leader? He was a wanted man in the kingdom, and the soldiers were searching for him. When they came to know that he was hiding at Alibaba's house, they came and arrested him. With the thieves gone, Alibaba was now able to live peacefully. They lived for a long time together happily.
Once upon a time, there lived a great thief named Robinhood. He lived in the Sherwood Forest, away from the village. Even though he stole goods from others, he had a kind heart as well. He used to share all the stolen stuffs and money among the poor people who lived in the village. Robin Hood was cheated by some rich men when he was just a boy. That's why he hated the rich people so much. Ever since he was a boy, he had decided that he would not spare the rich. He started stealing from a very young age, and by the time he grew up, he became quite good at it. But he never used the stolen money for himself, as he gave everything away to the poor. The name and fame of Robin Hood had spread all through England. The rich were now scared of going through Sherwood Forest because they knew that Robin Hood would attack them. Once, they complained about him to the sheriff.
Sir, yesterday I was returning through the forest after my business trip.
The cart was full of money with me.
It was close to evening and the sun was coming down. Suddenly, this Robin Hood appeared out of nowhere and took all my money. It all happened very quickly, and we couldn't do anything. You have to help me, Sheriff. This is getting out of control.
The pressure had mounted on the sheriff to catch Robin Hood. He tried his level best to arrest this man. But all of his attempts failed miserably. Finally, the sheriff decided to seek the help of the king.
Oh my lord, I have tried everything to catch this Robin Hood, but none of the plans have worked so far. I can catch him if you would send some of your soldiers to help me.
But the king refused.
What? You want my men to run behind a simple thief now? Absolutely not. They have better work to do here. It is your duty to catch the thieves. Now go and sort this out yourself. Yes, sir.
The pressure to capture Robin Hood had grown tremendous by now. One day, the sheriff designed a brilliant plan to capture Robin Hood. The next day, he called for a meeting with the rich and noble men in town. He also called his friends and told them about his plans.
We'll have a competition among the best archers in town. When Robin Hood hears about this contest, he cannot resist taking part in this competition. He will surely come. When he does, my guards will arrest him.
Wow, that is a great idea. He will definitely fall into this trap.
Sheriff had heard many tales about Robin Hood from the local people. It was clear from their description that he was the best archer in all of Nottingham. Robin Hood soon heard about this contest. Like the sheriff had predicted, he longed to participate in the contest. He wanted to prove to the world that he was best archer in town and that no one could ever beat him.
Hey Bob, did you hear about the archery contest? Look at the pamphlet. The villagers are organizing an archery contest next week. They want to find out the best archer in town. I'm thinking of taking part in this.
However, his friend Bob had a different point of view.
Robin, listen to me. I smell something fishy. I think the villagers or the sheriff must be plotting something. I strongly feel that the purpose of this contest is to trap and arrest you. Don't go, Robin. It will be a foolish thing to do.
But the idea of winning the contest had gone into his head, and Robin Hood was not willing to listen to his friend. He had decided to participate to show everyone how great he was. Days passed, and the date of the contest finally arrived. Sheriff and his people made all arrangements at the venue for the contest. The villagers started gathering at the venue. Sheriff and his men were eagerly waiting for the arrival of Robin Hood. They waited for a long time, but there was no sign of Robin Hood in sight. Sheriff lost his patience and turned to one of the guards and asked him,
Has Robin Hood arrived yet? Go and check right now. Send me the signal when you find him.
The guard went ahead and searched for Robin Hood. But even after searching for a long time, the guard could not find Robin Hood. He returned to the sheriff, disappointed.
I'm sorry, sir, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
What? Did you check the participants? How can you be so sure? Then he must have figured out our plans. He must have backed out of the contest.
The competition started. One of Sheriff's friends, named John, was also participating in the contest. He was an excellent archer, and he was quite famous too. The contest started. One by one, the participants started getting eliminated as the rounds progressed. There was a man wearing a green outfit and bright yellow hair who was giving a tough competition to all the other archers present there. As they approached the final round, the competition between John and the man with the yellow hair got very tight. When the crowd saw this, they started to cheer for both of them. It was the final round now, and it was time for the last arrow to be shot. The winner of this round would be declared the winner and the best archer in Nottingham. There was also a prize for the winner, a golden arrow. John was given the first chance. John took aim and shot an arrow. The arrow hit the bullseye mark. Sheriff looked so happy, and he applauded his friend. Then it was the turn of the man in green attire. He slowly took aim and shot an arrow. The arrow sailed straight through the air, splitting John's arrow, and hit the bullseye. It was a miracle. The people were shocked to see this. They didn't even utter a sound. When the crowd came back into their senses, they cheered for the man with yellow hair. And in the flash of a second, the man shot 2 more arrows, flying towards the chair on which the sheriff sat. The arrow struck on either side of the chair. The sheriff was stunned. He did not understand what was happening. Before anyone knew what was going on, the man shot another arrow. This one struck the golden arrow. The prize fell straight into his hands. The man with yellow hair was none other than Robin Hood. Before the sheriff recovered, he pulled off his wig, threw it on the ground, jumped over a wall onto his waiting horse, and rode away. All of these happened in a lightning speed. Sheriff realized who it was and shouted to his guards.
Catch him! It is Robin Hood!
But before the guards could even move, Robin Hood was nowhere to be seen. Robin Hood once again proved that he was unbeatable.